If you've known me for some time now, you probably have heard that I love talking about investing. I love talking about finances and how the current events and political events around us can affect the economy or can even affect our dollar. I just love the highs and lows of it all. The stock market is like an amusement park to me. I can't help but look at it and just ride the highs and the lows. Of course, you're going to have your bulls in the market and you're also going to have your bears. And boy, do these two brew a perfect storm. Now, kid. With that said, I have a story to tell you. We have to make our way down to Argentina after we have a president that is facing possible chances of impeachment after a cryptocurrency collapse. There was a cryptocurrency known as Libra in which the president allegedly promoted on his social platform, and now he's facing a lot of backlash for the rug pull, or the financial rug pull specifically. Argentina has been going through a lot of economic crises for quite some time. Not even quite some time. I would say like for decades. Argentina has been going through a lot of economic strain, and also plus like soaring inflation rates has also caused some economic strain and crises as well in Argentina. So you really have people in Argentina that are just trying to find a solution for those problems. And that's where Libra came into the light. And then you had Javier Milei, who is the president of Argentina, who promoted it on X. Milei endorsed the little-known cryptocurrency token Libra on Friday evening, announcing that the project was, on quote, dedicated to boosting the growth of the Argentine economy by funding small businesses and entrepreneurs. His post linked to a website where the digital coin could be bought and the domain name for which included Milei's popular catchphrase, "Long live freedom." The world wants to invest in Argentina, Milei added in a post to his more than 3.8 million followers. You already had the president of Argentina that's already speaking on the Libra coin, and he's stressing like, hey, listen, this could really help small businesses, it can help investors, it can help entrepreneurs and everything. It's time for people to invest in Argentina. And I understand it. He's probably a president that's just looking for solutions, just like I should say almost every other president would. They see a problem and they want to solve it. Well, this is cryptocurrency we're talking about, so it's not as straightforward as, hey, let's just make our own currency and let's just, make this economy strive. Because there's a lot of speculation as to how much involvement Javier had in this cryptocurrency scam, allegedly. The token immediately soared in value from almost zero at the time of its launch to nearly $5 before plummeting to under $1, according to trading sites. Argentina's fintech chamber said that the case could amount to, quote-unquote, a rug pull, a scam which sees cryptocurrency rapidly inflated or pumped before crashing while insiders dump their stake, making the tokens worthless. Other economists and crypto specialists say the digital asset could be fraud or a Ponzi scheme. I'm going to make it very simple. Say there's a progeny coin. I am going to hold 1 million shares of progeny coin, or a million coins, whatever you want to call it. So it's going to be valued at $1 when it launches. So I'm creating a lot of hype. People are like, yo, the progeny coin is going to be dope. Y'all got to buy the progeny. Get the progeny. So everyone buys the progeny. The value goes up to, say, $5. I decide, as, again, the creator of the progeny coin, I see it getting pumped, and I think to myself, you know what? I'm going to sell 4/5 of my position. I'm going to sell 800,000 coins. And then when people see that 800,000 coins are being sold, the value of it goes down. They start to wonder, wait, why are so many people selling the progeny coin all of a sudden? Fuck it, I'm going to sell because I'm not going to lose value because people decide to sell all of a sudden. It creates a massive emotional reaction to the fact that the stock, or the coin specifically, is plummeting. And then next thing you know, in an amount of hours or maybe even a day, the value of the progeny coin went from $1 at launch to $5 peak, down to maybe like 50 cents. This is known as a pump and dump. It's very simple stuff. If the Pikachu Pokemon card was valued at $1, but is a popular card and everybody and their moms wants a Pikachu card, the value of the Pikachu card goes up because the demand is very high. But if people suddenly start selling the Pikachu card for some reason, that implies that the Pikachu card doesn't have as much value, or is overhyped, is overrated. So when people see the value of the Pikachu card go down, suddenly people are saying, shit, I bought mad Pikachu cards. I'm not trying to lose my profits. I'm going to take my profit while I can. So it creates a massive chain reaction of people just selling, and that's what results in a pump and dump. So after Libra pumped and dumped, of course, we're going to have a lot of opposition on the political spectrum, as well as lawmakers that are looking to impeach Javier Milei because they believe that because he promoted the coin, he had some sort of influence or some sort of involvement with the development of the coin and the pump and dump itself. A group of lawyers filed fraud complaints in the criminal court on Sunday, saying that they criminally denounced the president of the Argentine nation, Javier Milei, because we believe that he is a fundamental participant in the development, execution, and planning of the mega scam related to the launch of the Libra token. Opposition lawmakers, meanwhile, are calling for Milei's impeachment. This scandal, which embarrasses us on an international scale, requires us to launch an impeachment request against the president. So, of course, you're going to have a lot of people that are going to feel some type of way about this because, yeah, you had a president that was talking about this coin on social media. He even went as far as to tell people how to buy this coin because from what I understand, I think there was like a small dip and then he was telling people how to buy it. And then when he posted on social media how to buy it, it then picked up and it went up to like $5. And then suddenly it started to plummet. From what I've heard, there were rumors that someone somehow profited $80 million off of this whole Libra fiasco. And a lot of investors of the Libra cryptocurrency were either from Asia or from the United States. And plus, not to mention, Argentina is already going through enough shit already. You're already going through a lot of economic crises and strains, and now already you have this cryptocurrency that you pushed onto Argentina, allegedly, and now all of a sudden there was a pump and dump that took place. People lost money, so now you have a lot of people that are losing their faith in Argentina's leadership as well as financial institutions on top of that, because again, you have inflation rates going high, you have people that just don't trust banks anymore, and now you have a cryptocurrency that also has Argentina fucked sideways. So now you have people in Argentina thinking to themselves, where my money isn't safe anywhere at this point. Like, it makes no sense to put it in a cryptocurrency or in a bank. I don't know where this money is going towards. Milei retaliated to the criticisms by blaming his opponents, who he called filthy rats of the political caste, saying they wanted to take advantage of this situation to do harm. The presidential office said that Milei was not involved in any stage of the cryptocurrency's development and decided to remove the social media post to limit further exposure. It added that the anti-corruption office has been instructed to start an investigation, which I feel that's so weird, that there's an anti-corruption office. I'm not sure if the president has anything to do with that or if that's under the actual presidential office. You could basically say, hey, we investigated ourselves and we realized that we did nothing wrong. We investigated ourselves, we looked at the whole cryptocurrency situation, and no, the president has had no involvement. He was only just, sharing it. That's just it. He just wanted to let people know about the currency, nothing else. And Milei will go on to even emphasize that in a television interview this past Monday by saying, I took a slap in the face. He said that the coin has been presented to him as means to help Argentine investment projects. I didn't mean to promote it, I merely shared it, he insisted, adding that those who invested in cryptocurrencies needed to be aware of the risk. It's like playing Russian roulette and getting the bullet. Now, personally for me, I don't mess with cryptocurrencies because a lot of times cryptocurrency is all artificial, is based on hype. There's a lot of things that can influence a cryptocurrency, whereas other stocks like ETFs and it'll say like Nvidia, Apple, Netflix, they're all regulated and there's a lot of rules around it in place to ensure that a lot of these pump and dumps don't take place. A lot of times there's pump and dumps that happen and there's nothing that's done about it. Now, mind you, pump and dumps are illegal. You're not supposed to do it. That's why this Argentinian president is in trouble to begin with. It's illegal to pump and dump anything. It doesn't matter if it's a cryptocurrency or if it's a regular stock. So yeah, Malay is not wrong. No matter what investment you make, you need to acknowledge that there are going to be risks. But however, there's a difference when there is a scheme involved. It's different when you, the president, had the name of the cryptocurrency in your mouth and you promoted it on your social media platform. Even if you just shared it, you didn't make any sort of disclaim that, hey, listen, I just want to let y'all know I have no affiliation with this cryptocurrency at all. I wish he probably just clarified that instead of just saying like, yeah, the Libra is great. It's great for the economy. Because when you word it like that, you give people this false impression that, oh, the president, it has some presidential or government backing. So there has to be a currency. Libra has to be a currency that would somehow help Argentinians, when that's not the case. All of a sudden something goes wrong and now you're saying you have nothing to do with it. There's going to be a lot of speculations. Of course, investigations is due. We don't really know the true story or 100% of the story. But this is a terrible situation all around because, again, you have Argentinians are just getting fucked over mishap after crisis after crisis. And they're just trying to find a decades-long solution to an economic crisis. This scandal, however, has tainted his reputation and hit a wider Argentinian financial markets. The country's stock market fell 5.6% on Monday, its biggest one-day drop since July of 2024. I'm not an expert in cryptocurrencies, Milei said. My specialty is economic growth. If you're not an expert at cryptocurrencies, why do you have it in your mouth? Why are you even promoting it to begin with? If you're going to promote something or share something, especially as a president, a politician, someone with immense influence over a country, you should at least practice some sort of due diligence and research what cryptocurrencies is and the risk behind it and how it can benefit you. Who's benefiting from it? What are the pros and cons of it? But to even come out of your defense and say, well, I don't know anything about cryptocurrencies. I mean, if you put money into it and you lose it, that's not my fault. You still associated yourself with the cryptocurrency. Again, may you have shared it or promoted it because you put it on a social media platform. You even went as far as to tell people how to buy the currency as though you had something to do with it. So you should have had some sort of basic knowledge on cryptocurrencies. I don't even think you need to be an expert. I'm pretty sure Javier has a team that is able to look into these things for it and overlook it for him. But even then, he should develop an understanding on cryptocurrencies. It just doesn't look good. But until then, that's really all I have. Hopefully, Argentina gets their shit together because, my God, putting faith into a cryptocurrency is crazy if it means resolving an economic turmoil. But at the same time, Argentina is running out of options. They need to figure something out. And Javier Milei, I don't know what's his case. I don't know what's going on with him. We're going to have to wait and see what manifests from here. But until then, that's about it, y'all. Peace.